Hope that it looks cute. Okay, I lost where I have that names. Here. Hi Jinjong, how are you? Okay, let's check this game. Okay, well, this game is a this match is a 7 board match between Latin America and yeah, back player is Tatesin. Thanks, Ginger. Okay, um, this match is a 7 board match between Latin America and Ukraine. The rule for Latin America, like auto-imposed rule, it was not a rule, but it was decided that way, is that we will have one player from each country. This means that this might not be the 7 best players in Latin America, 7 best female players in Latin America. Hearthstone, but it's one per country. Today we will only have one game, and tomorrow it looks like we will have the other 6 games. Our, our first game is going to be the top board of this match. They are playing in KGS, Junjong. In the same room that you will be reviewing games next week. They are like first board of us is the Chilean player Renate Tatesi. Okay, let's start checking. Okay, nowadays this or the other one. Oh, I need this. Okay. I'm not sure if this can be seen. Let me check that because maybe we won't see it. Okay, you won't see this. I will start seeing it in private. The problem of seeing games in OGS is that you cannot in KGS is that you cannot use the game to make things. This is also normal by the other side. Okay. And nowadays you can almost always take the corner and it will work. Okay. And maybe take here or go to the other side. Oh yeah, thanks. I will export it to YouTube in between this week. Okay, so here we have normal shape in the right. This is like Kobayashi, but normally this stone might be here for Kobayashi side. I really like to say that normally these kind of games, when we play, we normally in maybe not top level, but in our level, when we play, we try to think of the game of like sides. So white she in the right side is doing Kobayashi opening. So let's do it normal. Tate plays the most common variation for Kobayashi, most classical variation for Kobayashi, and they go for one of the Yosekis. I think that this is the most common, like playing here, here, and this one, this, and here, or A, this is classical Kobayashi. And normally when we play this, for example, we can play a Chimari in the side, but remember that this cornerstone should be here, normally. Okay, this is like the most common Kobayashi opening, or most classical. This kind of move lets black or white. Oh, I think that I'm making something very dumb, so give me a second to see if my stream is doing something. Okay, I'm talking and I'm not moving the boards. Give me a second. Oh, the room is World Women Team Conquest. Okay. Let me check. In this point, well, I was saying because I made a mistake because I really missed my second screen and I cannot see what I'm showing, so okay. In this part of the game we have a Kobayashi. Okay, Kobayashi opening. So yeah, give me 1 minute. I will have to make some things in the stream because I'm having a problem there. So wait for me 1 minute and I will do it. Okay, let's check this. Hope it looks until there. I can watch until here. Let me check. A second more. And cut. Oh, the white in Kobayashi is more common than we like. I have seen it a lot in Q or low down level, to be honest. Okay. Let's check it this way. Maybe this can work better. I hope that. Can you see the wall board right now? Okay, you can see a lot more than the board, but this way I can use the pen. So this might be better, I think. I hope, to be honest. So let's do it. Okay, Kobayashi for me in white, I have seen it a lot in like I have checked a lot of game of Q players in the last time. Hi Gisela. And this is pretty common. Okay. I was saying last time that this kind of move is one of the variations of Kobayashi. Kobayashi, the speed of Kobayashi is making a big moyo in the right. It's not normal to play it as white because black is getting a little more. It's like he has more advantage taking big points. But at Q low down levels, this might happen way more than we like. Okay. So what white make a big wall and took the corner. But either way, for black this is like more than 10 points, so it looks normal, like might be okay. So black went for the reduction. I think that in Kobayashi, you normally just play here. You try to split this side, and if white just covers you, you can take a big corner, or you can just get to make this side smaller. The most common is invade here. Okay. Black can play here or this one. This is one of the normal Kobayashi variations. And if white just connects, black has to put one more stone. White can try to play this, but it's pretty complicated. Okay. So the important thing is that if black doesn't add one move, this, like just play here, this one is pretty big because if you play here, white can go out. And going out is pretty big. It makes a whole different kind of game. So black, but because this is made by white, maybe black thought that it could be okay just reducing it. But I'm not sure about this decision because after black makes this kind of wall, it could be pretty obvious that white just has to reduce it. Maybe here. Well, we place the same but in the top. So right now, white, yeah, white only made points in the fourth line, but it's still fourth line point territory. It's not small, and it won't be easy to use this kind of wall for black. So there is a fear that all these stones will finish being damage, or if black just plays this way, it's pretty small in points. Right now, you guys can see the board, if I'm not wrong. Okay, let's see if there is something more played. Well, like I said, and they discussed here, tomorrow we will have the rest of the board, so I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Okay, she played by the right side. Uh, and the problem for me of the right side is after white just take normal move, black has to add one in the left. So I think that this move it's a little bothersome for black. It made me feel that she's not happy with the result. So needs to add one more move. Okay, so after this, black plays here and white attacks. Wow, this is pretty strong. Okay. Attacking this kind of stone can have a lot of moves. Black can just play this way if she only wants to go outside. The problem is that even if black just jump, all the inside points of white start screaming that they can be attacked. So it could be pretty hard. I think that now maybe calm approach, but like this is not easy because white can always just go for the corner here and might not be enough. Okay, so now we are watching. Oh, give me a second. I will open Lizzie because it's only one game, so we can go and even see Lizzie's graph. Normally I try to not play Lizzie when I'm reviewing games because it's too hard to do both things at the same time. So I tend to do both in not a good way if I do it that way. So normally I won't use Lizzie in reviewing games. At least live. At least live. Because I changed my computer now, Lizzie can run without many issues. Okay, this is other kind of move that makes a exchange. If we make these two moves, taking, going back, white will need one more move. And it's also possible, oh, let me check. Like, even if you play this way, you can get reducing white, but black can also try to get the corner and reducing the white territory if we play this same shape. Like going there might be pretty hard. Oh, sorry. Like this is not enough for white. This big wall should be good for black. And normal way, white plays this. Well, let's play here. Okay, and white makes another strong group, but it doesn't have any group to attack, so this might be what black wants, like make white get more strong, get stronger groups, but without anything to shoot at. So it's hard to get something. All these without something to attack might be not bad because just reduce. Let's check what happened. Okay, black took. I prefer in this case the other one, but it doesn't matter. To be honest, it's not the big issue. The reason why I prefer the other is that in this variation, in this case and this variation, if you play like most normal for this, black can make at least this one in center, and that might help black's group in the bottom. And I think that it's not a big difference in the corner or in the left. Okay, so I will okay, after the Kobayashi Fuseki and the strange variation that black played, white is winning by more than 30%, like 70 to 30. Okay, but only like 7 points of territory by Katago. Oh yeah, it's quite a German name, I know. She speaks German at least. Okay, at this point in the game, like we just talked for Katago, the game was like 70% for white here, but this variation, like not choosing this, the AIs really say that choosing this move is like 5% worse than just extending. So you should always extend. For them, at least. And in this case, it says that this move is like 10% loose. We just talk about this move. Okay, so it really didn't like that white didn't close by the outside. And well, I just say for me in this case, it's not possible to place this because you can always kill the bottom part. And after just going out, it will be pretty hard to do something for black. I think that this kind of thing it might be a big issue. Oh, thanks everyone for being here with me today. If you haven't, oh, it looks like we will have one more game, or just Wally forgot to close it. If there is someone here that haven't followed, I will really welcome a follow for the channel. Okay, no more games. After this, black took the left. I really hate when my opponent can close me up in center. So I think that I might have played this exchange and afterwards go here. I know that this exchange is worse for the right side, but enclosing in center, I always think that feels hard for myself, for black in this case. So I really try to not get that kind of move. But this is like normal way by Katago. Mm, to be honest, I think that just playing this movie is strange. You don't want to use the Agi that way. Like you could play this, and you don't need the exchange or of M4 for M3. So might be like a move that is not recommended. I always remember when I was in Viva and they told me that like it's the ugly way to do the things. You could got this in a more fashionable way that is just without extend making this exchange. So why not do it? Okay, just took the corner. And the question that we now have is if black is alive without any extra stones. Okay, like what if black just plays here or any move like this one and white tries to kill? The problem here is that, well, black will try to run first. So let's say black cannot run. So the question is black able to make twice? Because, for example, this that is pretty easy for white won't work, will work. This also doesn't work, like this move won't work. So let's use the rules of life and death. Just make everything smaller and black doesn't have twice. So might might be needed to play one more. That's a pity for black. Finishing Gote is not what we want to have in our games. So let's go back to the real game. Black went out. Perfect. When black goes out, it has another big issue is that this left side cannot get bigger. Okay, cannot get really big. It's like pretty small because no way to get some moves that make it bigger. Like you can just play something like this, but there is still lag with this stone, so not too much. And this also makes hard to get more points in the right side. So maybe here afterwards. Now we are in white's turn and white just fixed her shape. Black, well, black went for just getting this smaller, like, and she had the time to take the last big point of the board. Like, taking S16 is super big in this game because if we play this, we have two chances. One is like this, but I think that it's way too hard for white to play something like this. Because it's alive. Okay. So white decided to protect, and black took the last point. So let's check how the match is doing in points. I have said this like in almost all of my reviews online, or almost all of my streams. This should be this way, this, and this is played. We will count it this way. No, this is this way. There's no way to get that move. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, so let's put it there. So this is 4, 5, 6, 8, maybe 5, no, 5, 20, 24, 30, 33. Oh, she didn't play R16. Wow, I thought that white will play R16. R16 is too big in this shape. Pretty hard now. So 20, 26, 28, 32 plus 9, 43, and at top is 2, 4, 6. 6. This is this way, so 2, 4, 14, 15, 17, 6, 2, 4, 4 plus 2, and here is here, so 2, 5, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 47 plus 12, 59 for black, and white has 59, 57. This match might be pretty even, but this mistake at the end, I think that is way too big. Like, right now, the mistake that white made makes black able to play this and this if he wants just to protect, and this is like a +5, +7 points from the game, from the just what we saw. And that might be even enough. Oh, my cell phone is getting no battery left. Okay. Okay, no, doesn't matter. Let's check what does Lila say. Or Katago, to be honest. Okay. Hmm. Okay, black went out. Okay, for Katago, the important thing here is Katago says that black doesn't need to answer because black is alive. I just read and didn't see the live, but well, I'm me and Katago is Katago. I think that maybe he's right. So, Katago doesn't show any variation that Wise tries to kill really hard, to be honest. And the other big issue in the game is that this move that is played a little afterwards, like, oh, sorry, this is pretty strange for Katago. I was thinking of this in the game because, or this, but I know that Tate doesn't want to play this one. Uh, but the move that she played let Whites place this. That's what we saw in the game. That was pretty big. With this move, Katago says 75% for White and 8 points ahead. But after White just went back, White lost like 15% and like 6 points. Now it's only 2 point game. And to be honest, if the game is less than 10 at a low Dan or high Q level, it's nothing. It's like being equal. So this kind of analysis of a computer doesn't work too much. I like to see it to like see glimpses of the important moves that I lost, but a 5% drop, it's like nothing at our level, to be honest. Okay. Well, for but isn't this move like too much? Like playing this diagonal move at the top, for me it feels maybe too much. Like, what is black answer if white just fights? I'm not so sure about this. Like you cannot play this because of this. Same, same cut. This works. I really think that if white just got here, there is not an easy move to play for black. White can even think of playing this way, but I'm not sure if this helps white. Probably it helps because at least right side it doesn't have any issues, but it's possible to get something else. But this is like what black wants. Black wanted to play this, and like after this move, I think this I have been very repetitive with this move because I think when I played Q14, when I played this move A, what I'm saying is that please be careful of your cut at B, because I think that that cut is super big. And blacks go and says, oh, I don't care about that cut. That cut is pretty small, so it doesn't matter for me. So, if I was white, I was like, oh, so I just had the opportunity to use A. So let's try it. And any other move like playing here is not possible. This is almost complete suicide. And I don't know. This ko. Oh, it's super hard. Like, will you really don't answer this? Because almost all collates will be smaller of getting the corner destroyed. So might be no way to play that. Okay. Whoa, this was pretty easy going. Cutting feels weird. Like, you give more points to the side for that. But the important thing is Sente. Katago a long time ago was saying just play this exchange. And now probably A might be super big. B might be too big also. I think that the game is getting to a counting point, so let's do it. It's not that I love to count and I will do it any time that I don't know what to do. It's just that, well, we only have one game to review. This is that. This was here. This was 8, nothing changed there. This was 6, almost nothing changed here. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. This got a little bigger, but this was 17, maybe 20. The problem is if black plays A. If black plays A, this will be bigger. 9, 12, 15, 19, 21, 23 maybe? Plus 2. And this, I will keep saying this is 4 plus 3 maybe. 40, 56, 62. And here we have 2, 4, 7, 10, 13, 14, 16, 18, 43, 49, 48, 51. So black now has 62 and white has 66 plus Komi. A if black plays A, but black has the last big move to play, so might be way less. Like black plays A, and I don't know where white can get a lot of points, so might be a very important move and make this way more near. Okay, I prefer white by a little, to be honest, but and this will be a Josie game. And well, everybody of here I think that knows that Josie games are really hard. Oh, they are trying. Is black trying to make a middle? I think that this game is hard to make a middle. I will take the upper points because it's too big. And because E18 is almost center for white. Because if you do not answer, you lose most of the corner. To be honest, I like Josie games, but a lot of times it gets pretty sad, the Josie games, because you can know that you are losing by 4, but don't get a chance to get that 4 points back. So it hurts a lot when you are searching for some Jose to save your ass and you cannot find it. Okay, so how are you guys going? Now we are again in the last move of the match. And at this point of the game, I think that we need to wait a lot more. I will upload my reading here. Hmm. Okay. At this point of the game, Katago thinks 8 points. I think that you can see it. Yeah, but I think that is pretty normally at the level that we have. Like, they are first dan and first dan KGS, both of them. So I think that the kind of mistake that low dan makes. I'm not that stronger than that, so for me it looks like normal kind of mistakes, but some were pretty easy to see. Okay, at this point, black says, Katago says that white is winning, and this last move looks not so good, but Right now, it looks like it might be a very good game for white, but it's like 5 point difference. A 5 point different game is one big mistake. Well, we cannot hope to never make mistakes. So yeah, the important thing now is that you should go for this one. This kind of exchange is not bad for white. I don't think that black can just play this way, but maybe black isn't feeling that he's doing well, so he will try it. I'm a little scared that white just plays here, but if she has the timing to play this move, is not bad. Because this doesn't make much, like, not too important right now. I'm not sure who is going to win this game. And well, for your knowledge, in this room, they have a lot of, like, they had a lot of female matches, like Argentina against France, Romania France, Ukraine France, France Ukraine, Germany France, sorry. Okay, this is the first match that France is not playing. It's crazy. Okay, but next week in the sixth edition, they have a match against between China and France also. If you want to see it, well, probably most of you have followed the Junjong channel. Whoa, follows Junjong here, so might already know about it, or will know it tomorrow or next week when this happens. Now we can make this exchange and this one, because now, oh sorry, this can be a trick to play this. I think that this, giving this move incentives to be, but might be super hard to play this wave as black. I think that this is almost dead. Yeah, never playing this, it was too big. I was reading that this move didn't work, so if that move didn't work, maybe you cannot play, you cannot get this. For Katago, black should have leave it this way. Don't make the other exchange. It was a 7 or 8% lose, but I think that if you already play the first one, it's hard to not play the second one. So might not be that easy. And well, this is just like dying. It's like killing me softly. Okay, they played this exchange. So maybe here and this. I prefer this kind of simple use. Wait, sorry. Can I play this? Yeah, I can. If I can play this, it's super big, Jose. And I think that after this kind of exchange, it's super hard for white to, also for black to get the game. By other side, I think that this kind of move is a big risk because black can cut. Okay, I didn't knew that she had played, but for me the risk is that black can cut, and now you have to leave. And I always remember about a topic of one of what one or one of KGS Plus class that I saw like 6 or 7 or 8 years ago. I don't know, like a crazy time ago. Yeah, because either way, it's like I think that Katago might say that it's 10 point game, so maybe not enough. It has my Katago at these points. Let me check. Oh, says that black is losing by more than 15. Okay, but when you are winning by that much, you need to play another kind of game. And that's what I wanted to say. I always remember this lesson that I saw a few years ago that was of stupid fights. I always call it stupid fights. I'm pretty sure that the teacher didn't say stupid fights. But for me, that was the reasoning. It's like when you fight, and even if you win the battle, you get you get like 2 points. You are winning a game, you start a fight that could make you lose the game, but if you win that fight, you get super super small profit. So the question is why we make that kind of fights in our games. And that's why I always say, oh, we should count how we are going. And it's not because I really like to count, because I almost always say black instead of white, or white instead of black. Counting is not easy. It should be harder than learning the color names. And the issue is that if white knows that she's winning and she still had points, it still had time, she could try to figure, oh, if I play normal Jose, like, don't answer, this kind of move is super big, like, too many points, but let's say, if I just play this way, do I win? Do I have enough points to win? And if I have, why I should want to play a fight? We shouldn't play fights. That's why pros almost always say that you try to complicate the game when you are losing. But you won't complicate a game when you're winning. Oh, for example, right now, well, this says that even Katago said that even with this exchange, White should don't take care about his stone, her stone, and just go to reduce the top. Whoa. Whoa, this is proper basic program. Crosscut extend. We have a crosscut. This is a crosscut. So we should extend here or here. That should be the first one. But I think that after this exchange, it might not be too good. Like, white get this ball, but well, it's not that bad, it's not that useful. It might be even this result. I'm really sad because I think that white might have this Tetsuji. But this was big before. But right now it's only this. Before doing all these moves, here black had to play it by the other side, because if we play this one, first we should know if we can play this. And oh, sorry. After this, just take. And this might be too big because, again, like, well, we have this one. Does this work? Oh, it looks like this doesn't work because he can play this. Such a pity. Now, all this is hard, but right now I think that black is trying just to cut, so this should be the white, like only... Oh, black cut. Holy moly. This cut works. I was going to say that the only worry for white was that black cuts. And this is a real worry now. We shouldn't make this kind of exchange bad, because these exchanges are only bad for white. So white should just try to make eyes or connect like this, but it's not that easy. Like, black can try to just cut you, and even if you connect, you will lose something. This was a black trap. Hi Stephanie. And it was as simple as playing this and letting black just reduce a little. This move, to be honest, this one is pretty small. Hi Mr. Devil X. Hello. I don't know French, so just hello for you. Oh, what? Black play here. Oh, this is a time Suyi. Okay. Ah. Oh, really? Why? I think that black is trying to leave, but there's no need. Because Just when white cuts, there is worries, but white has no time to cut. So just try to fight, and after fighting, you can go for the cut. And if you don't see good results, and then you just connect. Maybe he thought that this move was too big, but I'm not sure about that. Like, at the worst case scenario, you can just take the two stones at the bottom. Maybe this is too big in the ace of white, but I'm not sure if white can win this capturing race. Oh yeah. Let me check, Gisela. At what moment we are f6? Oh, the problem is that Wajit played the f6. This is a real game. f6 got played by white, and I think that might be losing. What? Okay. White can even play this way. Like, there's no problem. Oh, he doesn't. He don't need to. She doesn't need to answer. She can play here. Yeah, to be honest, I think the French is one of the strongest country in Western country, and it looks like their female team is one of the best. Okay. Oh. Oh, there was no need. You can play here. He connects. You play here. You play here. You play here. And both groups are alive. And you have the cutting point of there. Oh, no cutting point. Oh, such a pity. Oh yeah, still it's a bother because not easy. Okay, in the afternoon I have a match for the Viva League. So they are asking me at what time and that kind of questions. Okay, but White gave the moves. Oh, oh, super important to play it, and good one. If you already make the mistake, you should just play this way. And the issue is that the important move was at the top, so we can play this and this. The problem is that maybe this will finish this way. Afterwards, this move. This was a good. Man, you showed me a game at 3 in the morning Chile. No, I slept. that is playing pretty strong endgame at the last time, like in the past few weeks, months maybe. So she she is starting to be pretty good at discerning when a move is a must. Oh, but I think that this is a mistake. Normally, this should be better. But, well, doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Is there something here? Man, this kind of shape always screams, please kill me. No, please kill me. Okay, how is the match going? I'm not sure, and the match has too many moves that I haven't played in kata, but I think that this is good for white. White now has until here, maybe this, and still I will count it this way. 2, 6, this here is 3, 24, 34, 35, 36, 45, 49. Oh, still 49 on the right. 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe 9 or 10? 10? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Maybe 14? 6. This is 4 plus. Oh, it depends of this move. But half of this, 4, 7, and here is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, and this is 2, 4, 9, 10, 12, 18, 20, 29, 30. So 45, 63 against 49, 59, 73. Plus 10, 10 más comí. Más because I'm a Spanish speaker. And I sometimes forget to talk in English. Oh, that was big. Getting this movie is super big. I think that I will give that 2 stones. I will play here. And if he takes, just play normal Jose. Something like this. And win by points. I think that is a good way to finish the game. Or maybe this. I think this board is no way for white to lose. And we always want to have games with no way to lose. Oh, I'll repeat it. Tomorrow we will start at the same time. That it's, I think that 15 GMT, like 15 GMT, yeah, and we will be watching the rest of the games. There are 6 games. There are a lot of games. So tomorrow I won't be in the camera because camera takes place for one of the boards. We will be watching 4 small boards on the right side, and it will be there. So if you haven't followed, remember to follow it to get the reminder of the of the match from tomorrow. Oh, I also do streams in the week, like Thursday and Tuesdays, and some Spanish in the weekend. Oh, getting this incentive is super big for White. It's like White is getting good moves played in disco. That's the worst for Black. Like, if your opponent cut rates are points, you are you are getting a very bad call. Now Black has the problem that he has to answer to not lose these three stones. So I think that maybe she's thinking of resigning. Because right now, like, get this, and even if you win this, like, let's say, okay, oh, okay, and she protects. I don't know what else is like. White got these points in center. Get this exchange, so not sure about this. Yeah, Camelo for the Young game. I try to only get to bed at 3 in the morning with a game if there is some pro commenting in English. If there was Junjong or Dia or Blackie or any other pro that sometimes do these kind of cool things like getting a tournament in English, I will keep there until 3 or 4 in the morning because I think that it's pretty interesting. But if I had to see the game myself alone and understand everything by myself, I won't see it live because it's 3 hours. Or if I just spoke Korean or Japanese or Chinese, I might be seeing the match live in their channels. Baduk TV now, you can see it in YouTube. If you know Korean, it could be pretty interesting. If you don't know Korean, well, bad luck. You are like most of us. Okay, so it looks like this call will be a little long, so maybe too much to wait. Mm. Like I said, well, I hope that you have been enjoying the show. I think that we have a little more game, but maybe this is still 6, 2, 4, 5, 6. This is one more point here. So 13. Yeah, this is cool, but oh, this is cool. Oh, she played inside. Oh, it was not koi. Now you can connect. Doesn't happen. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. And nothing happens. Oh, is there something? No, there's nothing. So, maybe a chance to just finish this call. Okay, she finished the call. After the goal, like, just close the points and finish the game. SA says that White is winning by 111. Come on, SA. Why you always do this in the games? Man, SA is crazy. But he always say that, oh, a super big group is dead. I'm super worried that that can die. Like, seriously. Worried about if this can die. Okay, it looks like this first point of the 7 board match will go to Ukraine. I think that. Oh, yeah, that's center. It's 2 point move, not center. Maybe first Atari. After 1, 2. Okay, it's the same. It's 2 points against 2 points. 3 points. Oh, maybe it was better to. Oh no, 3 points against three. It's the same. This and just connecting there. 3.5. Oh, maybe this is half point bigger. I will just close the points. Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow we will have 6 matches. I will show a little about this after the match is ended. It's the range of the levels go from first kill to 17 kill, so it will be pretty fun. We will have games of all the levels. Well, we can check different levels, and if you are at 10 Q, 6Q, it will help you also. Because in that kind of games, you can check easier things, like more common mistakes, simple things that you have to learn, and it could be interesting. Okay? Because at the time that you only check strong games in a channel like this, the problem is that most of the things that happen are pretty normal, like in the same kind of level. So it might be interesting for you guys. Okay, that was 1 point. I would have played at the top because cutting doesn't matter. Like, this was 1 point. This doesn't matter. And you can even make an exchange. Oh no, sorry. Now, if we place here, here. So probably she cannot play there. Yeah, I think this works. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter, but yeah. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a mistake. No, 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 no. I'm not getting crazy, okay? Seki. Seki. This is Seki. Man, I think that it's not enough, but this is a 8-point mistake in half Moku game. No, Omar, all the other games will be played tomorrow. The 6 other games will be played tomorrow. And at that point, we can also talk about the teams. In Latin America, we have players from different countries. Okay, I think that White won even without the Seki, but it's pretty big to not see that Seki for that level of players. Not seeing this Seki is way too big. With this, the game is like 22 for. Oh no, it's more. It's like 30 points for White. Okay, yeah. This last mistake was incredible for me. Black could get the point, but it was super free. And now is 23 for White.